In my latest video, Ben Carson, Is Poverty a Mentality? I talked about a philosophy which I believe in 100%, which is that you, through the power of your own mind, your own thoughts, can build your own reality. I know this to be true because I've spent my entire life creating opportunities and fortunate circumstances, all starting with the power of focused thought and intention. Coming from nothing, I've created scholarships for myself, despite not being the smartest. I've manifested leadership positions among strong men, despite not being the strongest. I've managed to travel the world despite not being rich. And now, in my biggest challenge, I'm raising a traditional family despite coming from a very non-traditional background. My life is a walking testament that each of us can be who we choose to be. So the question then becomes, who do you want to be? What do you want to do? What do you want for yourself? More money, better relationships, better health, to be a better parent? By becoming conscious of the way you think, you can create any of those things. But you have to be willing to be honest. You have to be willing to take off the mask of ego and pride. You have to be willing to be vulnerable. You have to be willing to grow. I said it before, and it's worth saying again, the nature of our thoughts is reflected back to us through the situations and circumstances of our lives. Examples that prove this are everywhere if you have the eyes to see. Over my next few videos, I'm going to outline exactly how to recognize and interpret those examples in your life. I'll help you deepen your vision and strengthen your ability to see yourself clearly. I'll help you learn to understand your own motivations, face your fears, and to live in each moment with an awakened clarity. All you have to do is start and don't quit. So let's start at the beginning. Step 1, know what you want and why. There are many factors that prevent people from building the life they want. Most of them are based in fear in one way or another. But the main factor that keeps people from building the life they want is they don't know what they want. Know what you want. It sounds simple, but over time, the busyness of our lives can drown out the subtle voices of our hearts. Our relentless day-to-day responsibilities can slowly box out our passions. Every day you put on that mask to become who others want you to be. But I'm asking you, who do you want to be? What is it that you want? I'm guessing you have an idea, something that excites you, some new challenge, or maybe some long, slow brewing desire that you've suppressed for years, but it's always been in the back of your mind. No matter what it is, clearly identifying what you want is a critical part of consciously building it into reality. It's the first step in calling it toward you. If you already know what you want, great. You're lucky. Now, say it. Right now. Say it out loud. Hear what it sounds like. Own the fact that you want it. Put it into the space around you. Say it with confidence. And after you've said it, write it down. Don't skip this step. Writing down what you want automatically gives it a certain legitimacy. It's the first step in moving from a dream to a plan. It was my high school baseball coach who taught me the importance of writing down goals. At the time, I thought it was dumb and pointless. At the time, I was dumb and pointless. But I did it anyway because I respected him. I didn't realize it then, but he gave me an amazing gift, a tool, a skill that I still use to this day. Not long ago, I was clearing out some old Army papers. I found written on a yellow legal pad a goal I had written down during my 2004 deployment to Iraq. It said, after I honorably complete my obligation in the Army, I'm going to go be a DJ on the radio. Mind you, I was sitting in the middle of the desert at the time. I had no radio experience, no connections or friends in that field. I had no clue how one would even go about getting a job like that. But I also knew that none of that stuff mattered. I had written it down. I was thinking about it, and I was calling it toward me. 14 months later, my military obligation was up. I served my last day for the Army, 1st Cav 382 Field Artillery in early February 2006. And by the end of that month, I was broadcasting live on Austin's Beat 1049, the beat of the ATX. I don't say that to brag or to try to sound special. I only say it to illustrate that what I'm telling you works. All you have to do is know where you want to go. You don't have to know how to get there, at least not in the early stages. Just be consistent with your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Your thoughts. Think only positively about your goal. Think about what you want, not about what you don't want. The law of attraction says the more you think about something, the more you draw that into your experience. If you think about earning more money, you will draw earning more money into your experience. If you think about not having enough money, you draw more not having enough money into your experience. The magnet is always on. Your words. Speak as if it's guaranteed you'll succeed. Even more effective, speak as if it's already been given to you. Be thankful for what you want as if you've already gotten it. Your actions. This part tends to overwhelm people. People ask, where do I start? But it's easy. You start the only place you can start, exactly where you are. Start here and take the very next logical step toward your goal. That's it. The step you can take right now, as small as that step may be, like writing down what you want. Do those 3 things consistently, and you won't have to worry about finding the path to your goal. The path to your goal will find you. Now, if you don't yet know what you want, that's okay too. Don't stress. Stress keeps answers hidden. Just relax. And this is important. Be appreciative of the answer that's coming. Trust that a worthwhile goal will soon find its way to you. Just opening up your mind to that possibility will set in motion a meaningful goal revealing itself to you. So stay open-minded and relax. I also want to say this. Whether you know what you want to build into your life or not, it's important that you spend at least 10 minutes every day in a calm, quiet state. No phone, no TV, no noise, no distractions. Just be. You don't need to sit a special way or light any incense or anything like that. Just sit. Turn off your thoughts, which you'll find is much harder than it sounds. But when a thought pops into your head, gently release it and focus on sitting quietly and breathing. If you're a person who prays, more power to you. But this is not the time to pray. There's an old saying that I love. Prayer is when you talk to God. Meditation is when God talks to you. I absolutely believe in the power of prayer, but use this time to listen. Do your best Kendrick Lamar impression. Be humble. Sit down. You'll be amazed at how quickly you develop clarity about what you really want and why. And why. The why is just important as the what. If you don't know the why, then you're just setting arbitrary goals, which is a waste of time. If you don't know the why, you won't be able to persist when setbacks and challenges arise, and they will arise, which is a good thing. This is one of the secrets to build the life you want. Understanding that tough times are absolutely necessary. They build character. They strengthen resolve. Things that the untrained eye sees as obstacles, the successful see as what they really are, stepping stones, opportunities for you to refine your vision of what you're calling into reality, and most importantly, to grow into the person who can handle that reality you're trying to build. Because the thing you most want in your heart, the old you can't handle that reality. So you have to make a new you, a better you, a more complete you. And challenges help you do that. They make you do that. So be appreciative of challenges as they arise. They're not the devil trying to test you. They're the universe providing you an opportunity to become strong enough to handle what you've asked for. I'm going to leave you with this. Energy is very real. It's a strong force. It can make or break whatever you set out to do. Right now, the idea in your mind that you're trying to bring to fruition, it's a baby. It's an infant. It's fragile. You have to nurture it. You have to protect it. It needs positivity. It needs love. So be mindful of the thoughts you feed it, because what you think makes all the difference. Your only mission between now and the next time we talk should be to figure out what you want and why. If you'd like to share your goal with me, I would absolutely love that. Leave a comment, or if you'd rather keep it private, you can message me. If you want to work on it alone or with your own support team, that's fine too. Just remember, stay positive, spend some time in solitude every day, relax, and open your mind. And trust that the answers that you seek are also seeking you, because they are. They really, really are. If there's one thing I'm certain of, it's this: everything connects. Love and respect.